If an insurance company gives you an offer, the first thing you should do is should I accept the first offer on my personal injury case? Well, sure, if you don't like money, but I love money. I love a lot of money. No, I'm just kidding. I don't love money. I love what money does for me, okay? Gotta put that in there. But look, unless the insurance company is offering you the full amount of insurance available and they give you a limited liability release or a limited release of liability, then there's no reason to accept the first offer. Almost every time an insurance company offers you less than the total amount of insurance that's available, they have room to negotiate. So here's my general rule of thumb. Never negotiate against yourself. If an insurance company gives you an offer, the first thing you should do is find out exactly how they came up with that offer. Because sometimes you'll find out that they're not paying for a medical bill because they didn't receive it. So don't negotiate unless you have all of the information readily available. And then ask questions. If they tell you, well, we're not paying you this bill because it's not reasonable and customary based off of, whatever standard, ask them, how did you come up with reasonable and customary? Is that an arbitrary number that you just pulled out of thin air? Or did you have an actual doctor that's reviewing these medical bills to determine what's reasonable and customary? Ask them if they've included travel expenses, if they've allocated for pain and suffering. Ask questions, get as much information from them as possible, and if you can, try to get the insurance company to negotiate against themselves instead of you giving a counteroffer right away. Most insurance companies have 3 to 6 rounds of negotiation. In my experience, the big 4 companies that all suck, right? Allstate, we sometimes call it all suck, but it's Allstate, Progressive, Geico, and State Farm. These are the 4 major companies that they're basically everywhere. They insure the majority of the US. They have about 3 rounds of negotiation before they tap out. Some of the other companies like Liberty Mutual, Country Financial, USAA, Travelers, these aren't as big of companies as the big 4, and because of that, they have different systems for negotiation. In my experience, you can get 3 to 6 rounds of negotiation with those insurance companies. Now, obviously, every state is different, every jurisdiction is different, and every insurance adjuster is different. So this is a general rule of thumb. Never accept the first offer from an insurance company unless they're giving you every last dollar that's available. I hope this answers your question about whether you should accept the first offer on an insurance claim. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment below or send me a message on Instagram at CEO Lawyer. Please subscribe to my channel and check out the other content that I'm gonna be putting out for you. We're gonna go into much more detail about how to get every last penny from an insurance company through a policy limits demand. So make sure you check out that video. I'm attorney Ali Awad, the CEO Lawyer. Remember, call Awad, win Awad.